Okay, let's see what the AI news is. This week we are going on a Friday, starting on May 22nd through May 29, 2026. We have six major stories in the different sections like funding, models, regulation, and in the industry. So let's see what's happening. Well, on the funding side of things, Anthropic has closed 30 billion round at 900 billion valuation. So the funding round was for 30 billion plus. Pre-money valuation was around 900 billion. What is projected in Q2 2026 is around 10.9 billion, and we are noticing a revenue growth versus Q1 of 130% plus. Anthropic is now the world's most valuable private AI startup, surpassing OpenAI's $852 billion March 2026 private valuation and reporting its first quarterly operating profit of $559 million. Wow, that's huge. We talked about Google I/O 2026 last week as well. So we're continuing with that story. Two major items from that were not covered last week. So Gemini AI Ultra slashed from $250 to $100 per month, which is about 60% cut. Now with 5x usage limits plus 20 terabyte storage. Gemini Spark, first consumer 24 by 7 AI agent launching to Ultra subscribers. AGI is just a few years away. This is what Demis Hassabis, DeepMind CEO, said at Google I/O 2026. Gemini will also be powering the next gen Siri via a custom 1.2 teraparameter model. Phase 1 Spring 2026, full launch with iPhone 18 in September. In the industry side of things, well, OpenAI files for an IPO and Karpathy joins Anthropic. So, OpenAI has filed for an IPO. It has filed a confidential S1 with the SEC on May 22nd, which has been confirmed by CNBC, Reuters, WSG, Bloomberg, and Axios. This has been co led by Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley, with JP Morgan also involved. The target is for a 2.5 billion ad revenue in 2026, growing to 100 billion annually by 2030 via a new self-serve ads manager platform inside ChatGPT. Karpathy has joined Anthropic. OpenAI co-founder and former Tesla Autopilot lead joins Anthropic to rebuild its pre-training research team. The next few years at the LLM frontier are especially formative. Called the highest profile AI talent move of 2026, Karpathy chose Anthropic specifically, not OpenAI, Google, or XAI. Fifth news in the regulation category: AI safety, laws, and government moves. Illinois AI Safety Measures Act passed 110-0 in the Illinois House, the US law to mandate annual third-party audits of frontier AI labs. Governor plans to sign. Trump cancels AI safety executive order. Anthropic and Gates Foundation is spending around $200 million, a 4-year partnership to deploy Claude in healthcare, education, agriculture, and economic development in underserved regions globally. Also, the DeepMind CEO moved his AGI timeline from 5 to 10 years to a real possibility by 2029, citing alpha proof nexus solving 9 open RDOS problems. So, AGI timelines have been moved, an AI safety executive order has been cancelled, and well, Claude will be deployed in underserved regions globally. A lot of good stuff happening around. Final news in the product section. Well, Microsoft Copilot Studio GA, as well as AI beating humans at creativity. So now, computer using agents are generally available as of May 26 update. Agents navigate screens, click buttons, fill forms, and read visual data. No API required. Also, a peer-reviewed study published this week found that today's generative AI systems outperform the average human or standardized creativity tests spanning divergent thinking, problem solving, and novel idea generation. Around 100,000 people were tested. Summarizing this week in review, what to watch next. Anthropic hits 900 billion valuation. First quarterly profit signals the era of profitable frontier AI is here. Google I/O rewrites the consumer AI map. 900 million Gemini users, 60% price cut, and a 24 by 7 AI agent Spark launching now. OpenAI IPO, S1 filed confidentially. Watch for public listing timeline and valuation versus Anthropic's $900 billion. Karpathy at Anthropic, a major talent signal and a potential accelerate for Claude's pre-training capabilities. Illinois passes first mandatory US frontier AI audit law. Federal regulation remains absent after Trump EU cancellation. AI now beats humans at creativity. Microsoft Copilot Studio agents work without APIs. The automation wave broadens. That's all that we have for this week. More to come next week. Thank you so much for listening.